Hey everyone, Dan here. Welcome to the next episode of Growing $100 Account. I hope you're enjoying the series. A couple of things to keep in mind. One, these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your own decisions based on that. And this is a series, and I hope that you're enjoying it that way. That said, if you want to watch things out of order or hop around, I understand. You should definitely do whatever you think is best. Also, these are probably often good candidates for speeding up to 2x on YouTube or 1.5x or what have you, but we do just watch the market in real time for a lot of the video. So if you want to kind of get through that or just slow it back down when you see something about to happen, that might make a lot of sense for these videos. All right, be sure to like and subscribe and enjoy. All right, everyone. So this is Power Hour on Monday, August 9th. And if you watched the last video, you saw that we picked up these WISA shares for earnings tomorrow. So that's performing well. AMC is doing well at the moment. So trying to claw back on, the bit of a red day that I have going on here, about down over 1.5%, and I thought it would be worth coming in, and even if I don't find something, I thought that it would be worthwhile to come in and show you all how I would look for a call option to sort of try to day trade here just during the power hour. So I have about 40 bucks that I can roll out, and I have couple of day trades left. So let's see if we can make any good decisions here. I was watching Penn here. This could be a good setup happening. You see the MACD kind of leveling out here. I'm on the 1 minute, obviously, because I would be looking to open this trade during power hour and then close it out before the end of the day. So looking for some good setups here. These higher priced stocks might be a bit challenging because I only have $40, so if I can't swing it, then there's nothing to play. Meaning, if I can't afford the option, so those are probably too expensive. But Penn is looking potentially interesting to me. But let's take the whole day in view. If I can get it here. Okay, so yeah, here's where we are. See what we can get going. I picked up some Penn shares today in a different account, not this $100 one that I'm tracking on here, but let's see what else we have that might be worthwhile. What's Palantir doing? Okay, would have been nice to pick these up earlier today. So Palantir is coming, and I'm going to do a Palantir video tonight because I do them every Monday. It's on this 236 level that I've had charted on that fib for a while. It's making a nice move at the moment, though it is in overbought. It's not that stretched on the MACD. That's just a bit over the baseline, actually. Okay, is it going to put together a bit of a run here? Because Palantir, I could definitely afford some options. Let's see what they have. So I'm not going to really care about the theta decay because I'm just going to hold this for less than an hour. So I'm fine doing weekly strike here. So this would expire on Friday, and I only have like 40 bucks. So I would have to go like $25 strike. So this would have to make some pretty big moves in order for me to make this worthwhile at all. So I don't know if it's going to move enough for it to really make sense. Can be kind of tough to get something like this going in such a short time frame. I essentially need something that's going to pop a bit during power hour, but it's always the question of what's going to pop, right? What about something like Workhorse? What's going on there? Okay, but what does the day look like? Show me the day. Okay. All right, I don't love this setup. I like the setup with Palantir better. Because my question would be on the day, if we do have like a 5 wave, I wonder if we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to come up for a 5. But like I said, it needs to do something over the course of less than an hour. And we are stretched into overbought. So the question is, if we can get maybe a little dip here, maybe even bounce off of the 20 or something, because the 20 is about to have a bullish crossover above the 200 as well. So that would be throwing another bullish sign. I mean, there's no reason it couldn't, continue to stretch up into overbought. So it doesn't mean that it's not possible. But what's AMD's situation again? Oof, been a rough day today. AMD bouncing off of oversold, but I don't know that I could afford anything. Could afford like a 118 weekly, which, yeah, it's a lot. This would need to go up like 10% to break even on that. Not that that's what I'm looking for, but okay. All right, what are we doing here, Palantir? Okay, you're gonna bounce out the 20. This is what I was just wondering. Then we'd have to have a really strong close, obviously. So if I do grab this trade, just so you know, what I would plan to do is like pause the video or like clip it here and then just add in the video when I come in and close it out so that we don't sit here for 45 minutes watching the price action. If I do take this trade and you want to go back and look, just see what Palantir did from like 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. But right now this isn't giving me the signal yet because we're like question on the MACD. RSI I'm not super worried about, but if we can get this bullish crossover here, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? I think we can cue this up though. I don't have $45, right? No. Okay, so we'd have to go with the strike, which is fine. Really good open interest. Okay. So I don't want 10 of them. I want one of them. I don't want to buy it. Yep. Well, let me just do market. We'll see. Gotta get the signal. Okay. Other lists do I have here? I used to have a familiars list, which was ones that I was super familiar with, but I guess I ditched that. What's Mara doing? That could be another option. Okay. I feel like it's losing momentum though. You see this peak here and then like much further down. Same thing on the RSI. So I don't know that it's going to be able to hold the midline. I think it might be coming down here, but we'll see. Oh, Palantir, just not going anywhere. What are you doing? Okay. Trying to think what else I could even look at. It's on my watch list here. Oh, Neo. Neo coming down. Okay. Wait, the setup might not be that bad. So dying down a bit here. RSI midline. Okay, stuck under the 20 MA. Really likes to bounce off that 200. Though it's held the 50 pretty well all day. And it's on the 50 now. So the question is, could it jump up? What does this situation look like? What could I afford? I could afford this 49.50, which would be fine. Maybe I'll just go for the 50. Okay. That's my next best option, I think. Neo. A lot of topping out here, though. But the alternate case to that is if it can get up through, it could have exhausted all of the sell pressure there. Ooh, are we going to get a dip to that 200? Because if so, I mean, that only happened once today. Did it happen at open? It happened at open also. So it happened at open, and then it happened just a little while ago where it dipped here just shy of the 200 and had a nice bounce off of it there. So let's see what the MACD and the RSI are going to do in conjunction with that. Man, these just aren't moving enough that it would, like, you know, give me enough movement within 45 minutes to make anything happen. Okay, we're gonna bounce here, Neo. So even if it ran, what did it run here from, like 45.18? Only ran like 30 cents out that last bounce. But I do wonder if a lot of the sell pressure has been exhausted there. That would be nice. DraftKings coming up. What's this overall day look like though? Okay. Could be getting a bullish crossover here in the MACD. And it's down toward the baseline. What do I have here that I could afford? The 55. Okay. Some decent strikes I can afford, just meaning like they're nice round numbers that have a lot of open interest. So should be able to get in and out of it. Ooh, Fubo up a lot already today. Space up a lot already today. Coming up to that zone that I've charted previously. So might struggle there a bit. Well, Neo falling below the 200, so I'm not going to hop in there. And Palantir, I don't think it's going to move quickly enough. We might need, let's see what this DraftKings is doing, because this could be interesting. Pretty low on the MACD, nearly at the baseline. Could be getting a crossover. It's had a few nice lifts off of the 50 MA previously today. See, lift here, obviously. So if it could get some lift off of it now, it could be a good chance. What's space doing? Everything's pulling back a little bit at the moment, making it tough. Okay. Ooh, getting some pushback here. Volume is picking up a little bit. Volume, yeah. Okay. Good volume coming in, so I kind of like that. Come on, DraftKings, what are we doing? This is where that 2x speed up on YouTube will come in really handy. Okay. I wonder if we're going to jet off of this 50. It has previously. If I could catch a run like this, could run like that for the next 40 minutes, that would definitely make it worth it. It's about 3:15 right now. So, Palantir falling apart. Neo falling apart. Neo falling into oversold territory, but that is a lot of distance on the MACD. And Palantir also a lot of distance on the MACD. Okay, glad that we didn't jump into those. But what are you doing, DraftKings? Come on, give me back that volume. Okay. How do I ditch this? Can I delete this order? Okay. Let me queue this up just in case. So we go to 55. If they don't let me do market, I'll just do market. I'm gonna buy one. 55 call. Yep. Okay. Give me that signal. Give me that signal. All right, so it's a pretty risky move, pretty chancy. RSI, if it can establish over this 50, like if it can bounce from here, it's a good chance to run to overbought. But you know, there's a lot of topping out here recently, this 52.80-ish level. But again, counterpoint there is it could have already exhausted the sell pressure. So if that's the case, then we could ride a little bit of a wave here. Now, the other question is like 40 minutes going to be enough to make anything significant happen such that that call option increases in price? So that's the tricky part. I need a lot of movement here. I didn't leave myself much time. But it's an experiment, and if we burn a day trade, it'll kind of suck because I'll just have one until Friday. But so it goes. All right, I think I'm gonna hop on this. Let's see what happens. Whoop. Let's see if it'll let me do this. Ugh. Oh God. Can I get it? Can I get it? Did I get it? How do I know if I got it? I got it. We're down $1 so far. All right, so I paid. Okay, they did a good job filling that. I think I had a limit of 40 cents in there, and they brought it through at 36. So that's cool. Saved me $4. Thank you, Weeble. Very nice of you. All right, so it's 3:15 on the dot right now. So if you want to, go back and look at the chart from today, you'll see what DraftKings did at 3:15 until close. But I'm going to stop the video for now, and then I'm just going to edit in, toward the close of the day, because I'll plan to close this out because I don't want to deal with the theta decay of holding a weekly option overnight, and so we'll see if we can get anything out of this. It's right at this 52.80 that we were talking about before, where there's been all this topping out. So I guess we'll see here in a minute if the sell pressure has been consumed. It's a nice crossover on the MACD. If it can roll with it, and it did bounce off that midline of the RSI. So signals are there, but that doesn't mean that it's 100% for sure. Trades can still go against you even if the setup seems like it's correct. So just always keep that in mind. Nothing is 100%. What you look for is setups that yield a generous a generous percentage of wins. So, but that's all you can do is sort of do your best, be patient, and stick to your plan. All right, I'm going to pause this here, and then when I come in to sell this and execute another day trade, we'll see where we are. All right, catch you in a few. All right, everyone, so here we are. It's about 8 minutes until close, and this trade has just, in the past maybe 10 minutes, really gone against me. I was briefly up. This is where I bought. So I was up a couple of dollars at one point, and now this trade has brought me down almost $10. So dipping me below my initial 100 that I put in. So I'm going to see what happens here. Worst case, we kind of hang out for 5 or 6 minutes and watch the price action and see. But if it gets to that 200 and doesn't have a pretty nice bounce off of it, I'm probably going to close it out here. I can't, I'm not sure how familiar with options folks are, but I can't really hold it to tomorrow because the theta decay on this is about $12 a day, even more. And so I'm just, by nature of letting it sit overnight, I'm going to be starting in the hole an additional $12 tomorrow, and would then have to rely on some really big green days in order to like break even. So that's why, to me, it's not worth going. We just have to make up the loss in a future trade, which is fine. These things are going to go up and down, right? So kind of sad to be under the 100 at the moment, but we'll see. I mean, that's also aided because WISA, which was up quite a bit earlier, has now come down, and AMC has come down from where it was before too. So we'll see if we're going to get this nice bounce off the 200 or not. I think best case scenario at this point is I mean, it would be awesome to just close out this day trade at not a loss, even just breaking even, but I'm not quite sure that we can make it there in the next few minutes. And I need to make sure that that it gets executed, the trade, and it doesn't just get stuck and then timed out. Because so I'm gonna have to submit this a few minutes before close, just in case something gets weird and I need to adjust the order. Also, because I hadn't used Webull to execute trades on for a while, I still feel a little bit like I am kind of bouncing myself around the system, trying to remember exactly how to do everything. So canceling and then re-entering a trade with a limit sell for an option makes me a little bit concerned that I'm going to get stuck and be confused as to where I am if I don't know how to get there, but we'll see. If we had taken Palantir, we would have been in worse shape. If we had taken Neo, we would be in worse shape. AMD, worse shape. So all of those, sort of glad that I sat those out. AMD would be getting back close to the buy-in price actually, so that wouldn't be that bad. Space, which I was looking at briefly. I don't know why my computer's struggling here at the moment. It also makes me nervous. Space, let's see, I would have bought in right around here, so yeah, that would have definitely turned out worse. So let's see, where are we here? Not really getting any super bounce. What I would hope for is if we can get some good green candles in here, we could get a quick bullish crossover and maybe a nice bounce from oversold, but we only have 4 minutes at this point, so sort of hold tight and see what happens here. Let's see if I can set this. So I was in at 36. I wonder if I can, let me see. Close position. So if I sell this and I just put 36, I know it won't execute right now. I just want to see what happens. Oh, for God's sake. Sell. Okay. So let's see. So now that sits over here, I think. No. But this doesn't show me the working order that I see. Why, Webull? Why? Where is this order? Oh, man. Let me see. View. Send copy. What happens if I close position now? I don't know. That's very weird. I don't know why it doesn't just show me when I go here the one order that's working. Working to fill. I don't get it. Do not get it. And I don't know if it's not there. It's overall order flow. Order entry. Okay. I don't know, man. We're coming up on it, though. We'll see if it just lets me put in a new order. I'm going to have to do it here in about a minute. So, you know, my best case scenario at the moment is that we get a really big green candle here, because otherwise I'm just going to get timed out. And, all right. Well, it's not as bad. I mean, the percent loss sucks. So it's only 30 something bucks. So to be down 4 is quite a bit. But, all right, so sell. Wait a minute, what does this say? Last price 32. Okay, so can I sell 32 at least? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is the problem. I don't know where that other order went. Oh my God. Orders. There we go. Edit. Edit. How do I edit this? Holy crap. Modify. Okay. Can I just do... I'm only 1 minute till close. What's the... Ay, ay, ay. Last price 32. Why won't it fill? Fill it, fill it, fill it. Yo. Oh, did it get filled? Oh, it got filled. Okay. Oh, the panic. All right, well, we're back over 100, so we're not overall in the red at this point. But all right, so that one obviously went against me. Orders that have been filled. So I bought it for 36, sold it for 32. So that trimmed me $4, which, you know, in an account where I'm just over 100, that hurts obviously, and it erases a bunch of the wins that we had last week. But we're just gonna have to trade through it this week, and it brings me down to I only have one day trade until Friday, and then I get another one back. So I'm gonna have to choose wisely these next days, and sort of hope that the setups that trying to let play out with AMC and WISA here go my way. And if I get into a situation like I did with, oh God, I already forgot the name of the stock. This is how quickly I try to just forget things that Epizyme. So if I wake up early in the morning and WISA is doing nice things for my accounts, I'm going to try to just sell it pre-market and not worry about if I'm leaving a lot on the bone or not. And if that's the case, then I'll just kind of have to update folks in a video because I'm, with small children in the house and stuff, I'm not going to flip on all the recording stuff and be able to do that at 4, 5, 6 a.m. But I'll fill you in if that's the case, and we'll go from there. But all right, so a bit down today on the accounts. We're about 105 at certain points. I guess we're over 109 at one point. So that was probably during those pre-market hours when Epizyme was up quite a bit. So down $8 on the day, almost 4%. That last DraftKings trade did not help, but so it goes. That's the way that it happens. And like I said, it'll just be an exercise in sort of calling back and making good decisions moving forward and just seeing where we can get. So this is the game. I'm showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And today was a bit of ugly, but so it goes. All right, I'm just kind of babbling now, so I will see you all in the next video.